All right, so I'm going to wipe out, go back kind of over to this drawing, and I think I'm going to separate these guys out of the way a little bit. Move these guys down here because I'm going to work on this one next. And I'm going to move everything this way over here. Get this stuff out of the way. Okay, so now we're going to do this one. I did this in class as a demo yesterday, and I'm just going ahead and putting that out there for you. So I don't need this yellow box around here. I can keep it if I wanted to. Again, we want to look at this kind of holistically and say, what is the biggest this object is ever going to be in any direction? And you can see this object is made of 3-inch by 3-inch blocks. So they're 3 by 3 by 3. Okay, and I never have in this case I have one stacked on top of another one that I can't see. Right? They may not be individual blocks. This could be a solid object, but it doesn't matter because if I add this 1, 2, 3 to this 1, 2, 3, the biggest the object ever is 6 inches and by 6 inches. Okay, so I think the easiest way to attack this one is just draw a 6 by 6 box to begin. Now, if you wanted to look at it another way, you could say, okay, the tallest, if I'm starting at on the purple face here, which I've colored to help me, to say that this is the front of the object, the yellow face would be the right, and the green face would be the top. So if I draw the front of this object, you can see it goes up a height of 6 on its far left side. It goes over 3 along the highest point on the top. It comes down 3. It comes back over to the right 3, right? So the over to the right plus the over to the right, 3 plus 3 is 6. It comes down 3, and then it's going to connect back to its far left side. Okay, so I'll do it that way. So I'll come up 6. I'll come over 3. Right? I'm going to come down. Now I'm working over this way. 3 till I get to this green surface. Along that green surface, it goes over to the right 3. Now it comes down 3. And it connects right over here. All right. I do see a cutting edge. Okay. I'm going to see an edge going all the way down. So again, I'm going to use my extend tool. Just bookmark this. EX spacebar. Okay. Now, if you're only extending to to the next line, you can just simply right click, just like you do with trim before you do anything else, and then select what you want to extend. Okay. And I have now made my purple face of the object, which we're going to call the front. All right. And if I want to go ahead and get the text on that right now, I can come down to dimension, because that's going to be my text layer also. I can grab multi-line text. I can select it, and I can call this front. Okay. I showed you before, maybe I made that text size too small, so I can click it. I can actually right click to get to scale. It asks me down here for a base point, so I'll select somewhere in the middle, and I can either stretch it. I don't really like to do scaling this way with stretching. Maybe I want the text 2.5 times bigger, so I type in 2.5. All right. So I'm going to take this whole object and move it down, because remember, I need to have room. So I always draw a top above either the front or the right. Okay. Now here's something I'd like you to see. This is one of the simplest objects you could draw, really, because if I look at this now and I take yellow, I'm just going to use this to sketch out what I see on the yellow face. Okay, what do I see? Well, I see that I have a block, right? And I have a block on top of a block, right? So I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to say, all right, again, I'm not drawing the object. I'm trying to just give you guys a visual. I have a block on top of a block, and I have this block, which is attached right here. Okay. So what you should be seeing, none of the dimensions have changed. Okay. By that note, I can literally take this object, use my mirror tool. So I selected the object, I select mirror, I come out here a little bit with some separation, click a mirror line. There's the top. Polar is on, right? You can see that I've got that green line that illuminated. So as soon as I get there, I know that I am parallel on the y-axis. And I click, and again it says, do I want to delete my source object? And I would select no. Okay. So now I have text right here. I'll just copy it and bring it over. I'll double click my text because that is no longer the front. This is the right. Okay. And then hopefully you're seeing one other thing. If I look at the top and I stacked the top up, right, I have green, and then going further back, I have green, and then going to the right, I have green, which is exactly the mirror image of this. So if I do this, I can literally mirror it, and I don't want to delete the source object, but I do want to move this out of the way now. Actually, I'll go ahead and move this out of the way. And this bugs me now because I have too much, not the right. I kind of want to have an equal distant amount of distance between all of my objects. That's still not perfect, but I'll just go ahead and smash my text in right under here. And I'm going to move it or copy it. And I can call that the top. So you're done again. Quick review again, if you want to see how to save or how to present this. In this case, you're going to open either a blank Google Doc or a Word doc. You're going to come back to this, zoom in nice and big so that you can see it. Windows button, Shift, letter S. Drag a box right around what you're snipping. Come back here, Control V. Enlarge it, as much as you can get it on one page. Click in outer space. Sound is a pound. Attach it to Google Classroom. You are done.